And to know more about the impact of the sentence on the Cambodian politics ahead of the Cambodia's general election this July, we are now connected with Chhay Lim, the Foreign Affairs Manager from Konrad Adenauer Stiftung office in Cambodia.
Hello, Chhay. Thank you for joining us right here on the Terra Sea today. How are things in Cambodia?
Thank you very much for having me today. Actually joining you all from the coastal city, but I'm quite observing closely with what's happening in the capital, Phnom Penh at the moment, especially the yesterday verdict announcement of the opposition leader, Kem Sokha.
Okay, Chhay, as we know that Kem Sokha was sentenced yesterday to 27 years in prison, how will this affect the political constellation in Cambodia?
Of course, it will give a certain effect on the political constellation. Like you said, Kem Sokha trial has been already endured for 5 years since he was arrested in 2017, being charged of treason by the Phnom Penh court. Let me emphasize this point at the moment to give you an update that it now sounds like it's under the term house arrest, which means that it's for now. The later development will wait and see. It doesn't mean that 27 years will be the whole process will be in prison. But at the moment in Phnom Penh, surrounding his house under the authority surveillance, and also the communication channel out only with his direct family relative. Foreign visitors or outside visitor is not allowed at the moment. I also got briefed that the internet is cut off in his house as well. So there's basically the effect is you have two scenarios at the moment. Either his lawyer team is filing the appeal to the court. That when the process will prolong even time, or at least not. I don't think it will finish this year as this July general election. And the second scenario, as we've seen in the practice, on the political prisoner, you normally have the royal pardon up on the request of the prime minister. Then you can, if you expect the royal pardon, I don't think it will happen soon as well. It depends on the situation developed later. So which means that the soon general election, at least his political participation is officially banned for now. Another scenario, I see the effects on the foreign policy direction. At least you can see that from yesterday, after the announcement of the verdict of Kem Sokha, there's a lot of Western countries' embassy in Phnom Penh issue continuously with a statement expressing their deep concern. So this is also probably a sign that deteriorated relationship with the West. Cambodia once again is on the global stage of the attention that many mainstream media keep reporting about the political space in Cambodia. And also foreign ministry here issue a statement against the accusation of the Western embassies. That's probably another bad sign between Cambodia, the relationship between Cambodia and the Western country as well. So another concern over both domestic factors, but at the same time, foreign policy direction in the next few years. Thank you.
Right, so now with the latest update and the fact that Cambodia is going to hold an upcoming general election in July, will this affect the other contenders, or do you think incumbent is still the strongest candidate going into the election?
That is pretty sure. The incumbents, the current ruling party, the Prime Minister Hun Sen is now considered as the longest serving Prime Minister or leader in Southeast Asia, having been in power for almost 4 decades under the leadership of the Cambodian People Party. So at least in lifetime have never yet political power transition to any other party yet. So we expect that this is still the strongest candidate in the upcoming poll. But let me say that there's 2 elections need to be understood so that we can how many seats which party will get in the parliament in the upcoming general election. So we elect for the members of parliament. So we need to count the seats in the parliaments and to form the majority. Candidate from which party will not be nominated as the prime minister candidate to get the confidence in the parliament. So there two types of election, normally 1 year difference. So this year you have the general election, which is the members of parliament. Last year we had the commune election to elect the commune councillor in the local level. So normally what happened in the commune local level, it's also a number or an indicator that you can assess the upcoming general election on the proportionate, the polls that they got. Last year in the commune election, there was only two strongest political party. The current ruling one is Cambodian People Party with the Prime Minister as the core lead. The second party or strongest the candlelight is actually also a part, the small party, after dissolved CNRP that you mentioned earlier. And after CNRP dissolved, they break into small political parties. They are former officials in the CNRP. So based on the last year election, you have 74% of the ruling party versus 22% of the opposition party. And basically, there's only these two outstanding candidates, political party in the parliament. So if we base on this commune election last year, so that we can expect maybe 20% of parliament seat will go to candlelight, or 74% as the same last year will go to the ruling party. But when it's 22%, it still is very less minority that they cannot form a majority to have a prime minister position. So this is very clear. The strongest candidate is the current ruling party. Yeah.
Okay. Chhay, the last question from us. The upcoming election will be held on July 23rd until 24th. So how are the constituent and voters prepared for it, and how the hype over there every time the election comes?
Like I said, we always experience the landslide victory of the ruling party, Cambodia's People Party. But if we look back to 2013, back a bit in 2013, where the ruling party popularity decreased from the previously 90 plus seats to only 68 seats, with that the Cambodian National Rescue Party before dissolved got 55 seats. That was a very hype moment, and although a critical turning point in the Cambodian politics. But now, like I said earlier, we don't expect to have any surprise result of this poll. But if you ask how hyped the election, that this year it's quite special because, firstly, we don't expect to the kind of power shift from one party to one party, but within the same party who win the landslide victory will have this kind of different candidate power transition from Prime Minister Hun Sen to eldest son Hun Manet, that we expect he will be the next Prime Minister under the Cambodian People's Party. Just we are not sure the timeline whether he will stand up or he will wait for the next term. But the one thing that we are pretty sure that he will be the next candidate from the Cambodian People Party. So a special point is we expect to have the Prime Minister change from Prime Minister Hun Sen to his son as the next cabinet.
All right, Chhay, thank you very much for the update. We hope that everything is going to go well, the preparation and of course the proceeding of the general election in the next coming months. So good luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you very much.